Alright, today's video, I'm going to do a review on all 5 Dinobots. These are knockoffs, but in terms of bootlegs, these are really good. Only a few problems, but a lot cheaper than if you would buy these mint or brand new in the box, 1985 versions. It's going to cost you upwards of $1,000. In this case, brand new, like 200 something, I don't even remember. But a lot cheaper than buying the authentic ones. I would like to buy the authentic ones, but $1,000 is kind of a lot. Let's go ahead and get this started. Let's go ahead and start off with Grimlock. Most people like Grimlock the most. I don't, but he's a kick-ass character. Not my favorite though, but let's go ahead and get started. Looking at the box, I didn't catch this in my unboxing, but when you look at the box, it says Dinobot Bowmander. Got the name right and everything, but other than that, the box looks authentic. Even the classic artwork. I can't really see what they fucked up on the box. Just the Bowmander part. And then everything was packaged well, high quality. Tore up the box a little bit. Should have used a knife, but I wanted to open these up. I felt like I was 4 years old again. I never had this guy as a kid though. Here's his weapons, or a few of his weapons. There's the instructions. I never took the missiles off the little tree, plastic tree here. I don't want to lose them, so I just left them in there. Put this back in the box here. So there you go, Grimlock right there. Let's go ahead and just put this here. Like the artwork. I love the artwork on these G1 toys. So here he is. This is a little loose right here. This too, but nice chrome. Looks good. The gold is a little weak. You could see a few chips on the gold, and the stickers on these KOs kind of suck. I mean, I just display these and I transform them every once in a while because it's fun. But here you go. Here's Grimlock. Just snap his head back. This is a little loose right here. That sucks. This one's tighter. No big deal. Then this goes up. Right there. This goes in. There's his fists. The tail. Like so. Then there you go, there's Grimlock. Good looking toy. The only bad part is his head's kind of a little far back. Front view looks good. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but there you go. See the chrome right there's a little chipped. Yeah, this is definitely not an investment. I think that people who buy these are people like me who didn't really have these as a kid, and now there's like bootlegs, which is really cool. So let me grab his guns. Right here he has a double missile launcher. Not legal in California to have a double missile launcher. Okay, let me hold on one second. These fit pretty good. Yeah, see, that fits just fine. Let me grab this little rocket launcher. There you go. Like I said, I didn't take off the little missiles. Don't want to lose them. Everything fits like it's supposed to. There you go. Fits. So there you go. There's Grimlock. Good looking guy. Good looking toy. The leader of the Dinobots right there. So there's Grimlock right here. Put him by the little box. Yeah, that's it. Then a little cheapy gold. A little chips here and there. But G1 accurate. And both guns fit, so that's a good thing. Put him by his box. Stands up fine. A little back heavy, but it works. Next up, let's go with Snarl. Lots of gold on this guy. Lots of bling bling on this dude. Kind of a weak dinosaur mode. Oh yeah, he's the only one that doesn't have an opening mouth. See, that's cool. All of the Dinobots except this guy have opening mouths. He's kind of weak, and then what I noticed, see, these legs, they don't even touch the ground when you have them in dinosaur mode, but he's alright, lots of gold. Kind of weak as a dinosaur. I didn't put the Autobot sticker here. Lazy, but I'll probably put one and split it with the little razor. But where's Snarl at? Let me grab his. Here's his box right here. All these came really clean, really high quality. Like I said, I just tore this open. But yeah, same thing. I didn't take his missiles out or anything. This is not accurate. His head's red on the box. On the toy, it's not. This guy has a cool transformation. This is what I don't like. He got kind of like stumpy arms and this big piece right here. But I actually think he looks good as a robot. So move this up. This tail goes back. Let's do that. Pull this back. There's his head. See. There's the head right there. See, it's just like the box. And I don't know why the head's red on the toy part. Sorry about that. Freaking allergies, man. Okay. This part, the legs, fits in that groove there. The head splits open. He has a rocket launcher on his shoulder. Like Snarl, that's cool. I wish all of them had that. You just pull this out. See, this goes way out. This guy looks good as a robot, but he skipped leg day. Skip leg day. Has small quads. This metal part goes down right here. He looks really cool as a robot, I think. Just small legs. Even with small quads and kind of a weird arm, he still looks cool. I think it's this part that really makes him look badass. Looks intimidating. Big ass chest. He probably bench presses 500,000 pounds. There you go. There's a Snarl right here. Let me grab his gun. Where is it at? I have it in a pile here. Oh, the weakness of this, this kind of sucked. See, when you fold the legs in, you kind of scratch off the sticker a little bit. So that sucks. And then these came applied already, and they're kind of loose. But this is actually metal. Same with the Grimlock. He has some metal parts. So that's faithful to the original toys, which is cool. There's Snarl, intimidating guy. Looks like he could bench press a shitload of weight. Rocket launcher on the shoulder. Kind of a goofy arm. It's kind of fat, but you know, G1 toy, 1985, 86. I mean, ahead of its time though. Ahead of its time. There he is. Badass. That's Snarl right there. Damn. I already filmed for 10 minutes. I have to grab another memory card here. Let's go with this one's kind of disappointing. Swoop. Let's go with this guy. Everything's rounded out. A lot of the older Swoop knockoffs had a sharp beak, sharp wings. This one's a G1 accurate. But here's the bad part that disappointed me a little bit. Rocket launchers don't fit, man. You can't display them with this launcher. See, they just don't fit. I mean, I'm thinking of drilling a hole so this will go all the way in, but geez, dude, I don't want to crack it. If I try to drill it, I might just crack it and fuck this toy up. So that's the only disappointing thing about this toy. I mean, let's go ahead and transform this guy. Oh, I'll keep him in dinosaur mode. See, he's cool. He's a really cool toy right there. And then you could display him like this. This toy is the most valuable if you get the original because they tend to break. See, you could display them like this or display them like this. You have like, oh, you know what? I'll show you in a second. But let's go ahead and display this guy. See, there's like landing gear in his chest, so you could also display him like that. Cool toy. Very shiny. But let's go ahead and transform him. Everything, see, this is nice and tight. That's really cool. So, pretty easy. Feet fold out. I saw in a few KO reviews that the feet got stuck for some people, but for me it's fine. And then on some of the knockoffs, some of the earlier knockoffs, this is gold right there. The red feet and the beak is gold, so that wasn't accurate like the G1 toy. Chest comes out. See, this sucks. See this little metal ring? It fell off. So that kind of sucks. But it's in the box. I'll probably fix it someday. But that's how to make the chest part move. So that's a little disappointing. This folds back all the way. This is actually my first Transformers as a kid. Christmas of 1986. I broke it the first day. I pushed this in this way, snapped it right off. Who would have knew in like 10 years later after that, or 20 years later after that, when I was a kid, this toy would have been worth so much money. Now I'm resorting to buying the freaking fake one, the bootleg version. But very good, very nice. There's Swoop right there. I think this is a G1 problem. This has always been flimsy, no matter if you have the bootleg or the real one. Yeah, there's Swoop right there. He's cool, man. He's the smallest one of the Dinobots. Where the hell did I put his other can in? Where are you at? Okay. Grab this. So I display this guy like this. Dual wielding rocket launchers. There he is. He's the smallest one. They should have made the Dinobots a little bigger though, I think. But this guy's really short compared to the other ones. I think he's like the least accurate one when compared to the cartoon version. He's still a nice toy though. Still a super nice toy. See, actually, when you look at it, see, he has gold feet, gold sword. So everything's red for this guy, for the actual toy itself. So that's Swoop right there. Kick-ass artwork. Okay, let me switch memory cards, because I only have like 5 minutes left on this. Hold on. Okay, popped in another memory card here. So here we got Grimlock. Like I said, his head's all the way back, so it looks a little weird from the side, but good looking toy. This guy looks good, but yeah, skinny legs, really short, and stumpy arms because of this part. So that's these guys right here. And then Swoop. I think he's really proportional. That's a good looking toy. So everything looks right on this guy. Just kind of a small toy, unfortunately. But still alright. Still good size. So there you go. Alright, next up. This is a tough choice. Which one my favorite one is. I gotta go with this guy. So we'll go with Slag next. It's close. It's a close call though. I like this guy because he's the anti-hero. This guy's just an asshole, man. According to the box, if this guy's in trouble, no one will help him because he's so fucking aggressive. So that's badass. And in the cartoon, he is the anti-hero. He just wants to kick ass. That's why this guy rules. I think he's better than Grimlock in terms of who's the most badass Dinobot. It's this guy. So, really cool toy. I believe this one has no weaknesses. Like I said, this one's loose right here. This don't stand up straight. This one's kind of flimsy, and the rocket launchers don't fit. But overall, this guy, no weakness. So pull this off first. This flips up, then you separate this part. Pull the tail up. Be careful not to break it. There you go. Pull the tail up. This rotates. Yeah, everything on this guy is nice and tight. This guy will last forever. No chipping on the chrome on this guy. I think this guy's the highest quality out of all the Dinobots. Fist right here. And then this part is so tight, you don't want to push it all the way down or it'll get stuck. So give it some room so you could slip your finger under it and pull it up. But oh yeah, let me grab the box. This freaked me out when I got this thing. See, I thought, what the fuck? This guy has no head. What the hell? And even on the original box, it has this error. So I was like, damn it, that would suck, man. But nah, he's all right. See, there he is, right there, Slag. Yeah, this guy is. See, I mean, the only bad thing about this guy is, I mean, his tail comes out. In the cartoon, it just disappears. But then the cartoon is not, the cartoon has all kinds of issues, like Prime's trailer disappears. Megatron could transform into a tiny gun that the Decepticons could use when he transforms. So that's always been weird. So whatever, I display it like this. But yeah, his arms are kind of short. I mean, proportion-wise, this is weird. And then his arms are kind of short. But other than that, this guy, he just looks badass, I think. So yeah, he's cool, man. He has this little rocket launcher right here. So put this on. And then here's his gun. He has the smallest gun, I think. So they chromed it out, I guess, to make it kind of look cool, because when you look at this guy, he has an intimidating gun. This guy has dual freaking missile launchers. This guy has a double missile launcher right here. So I guess they chromed out his gun to make it look kind of special. You can't really give him a rifle, just a handgun, just because of how his hands is. See the clearance on the side. So they gave him a little chrome gun. Let me put that in there. Well, whatever, he's Slag, man. He'll just turn into a Triceratops and run your ass over. But there he is, right there. I think quality-wise, this guy is tops right here. The anti-hero. You know, Prime is like the ultimate example of a good guy. This guy is not. He just wants to kick some ass. Prime wants to, you know, he wants peace. This guy not. He wants carnage, so badass. Oh, and there goes Swoop. Let's put him right there. Really cool. Alright, my favorite one. My favorite one is Sludge. As a kid, I just really liked the Brontosaurus for some reason. I mean, the T-Rex seems cooler, you know, because they're predators, and these guys are vegetarians, and this guy's like, you know, he's a Triceratops, he runs over your ass, but I like this guy. He's a Brontosaurus, I like Brontosaurus, and then this guy's character was the dumbest. Quality-wise, I put this guy in second place, maybe, behind Slag, but very nice, chromed out, gold out. Mouth moves and Slag, obviously, but just a cool guy. And then the only thing that's kind of weak on the sticker quality sucks. I mean, this is just from transforming it a couple of times, and I don't know, it's wearing out. That's kind of weak. And then these aren't cut perfectly. Let's see, but yeah, let's transform this guy. This guy has a cool transformation. This goes in like that, and you separate his tail like that, and then this comes out. You rotate this part, head goes back. See, they did a good job with his arms. See, with Sludge, it's just a fist that pokes out, but this guy has this whole piece come out. And then his joint is actually so tight where his fist is. Here's a tip. His gun has a little, I don't know, a little notch here. Don't use your keys, or, I don't know, don't use a knife so you don't bust up the plastic, but just fit it in there, and there you go. Pull it out like that. So you could use this rocket launcher to kind of, because there's little notch right there. So yeah, just uses a missile launcher. There you go. That comes up. Put his hands at an angle like that. This part separates right like that, and then the head goes down, and just move this part like so. I don't know, I think this guy might have the best robot mode. His proportion's the best. He doesn't have stumpy arms like this guy. His head ain't way back like this guy. Well, actually this guy has the best proportion, but this guy's pretty close. I mean, that part sticks out a little bit. Or you can make him have wings, but here's the bad part. It's a little loose here. So I just go like that. But this guy's super cool. He kind of has a friendly face, but he's super strong in the cartoon. He's just dumb. He likes to make earthquakes. He makes better earthquakes than Rumble. But then he's a dinosaur, so it's understandable. Kind of did what Rumble does, but better. But yeah, this guy just listens to anybody because he's dumb. See, he's just a happy looking guy. Happy to smash things. I like this guy the most out of all the Dinobots. Very nice quality. See, he's not rattling around. Only if you put this down, it kind of jiggles a little bit. But yeah, there you go. See, if you look at the sticker, it's not cut perfectly. It's kind of off-centered. Yeah, see, he's definitely the friendliest looking guy out of all of them. But all cool toys, man. That's a good looking team right there. And here's his box. Like I said, I can't say it enough. Kick-ass artwork on these toys. I think, you know, it's just 80s with the grid. Tech specs, you need a little decoder. It's in the box. Dinobot, Sludge. I mean, if you look kind of closely, the font doesn't all match up. I think it was Swoop that the font was. There was like, you could tell one's a little bold. But yeah, you gotta look really closely to see where they messed up. But there you go. Who do I recommend this for? Shit, if you're a Transformers fan and you don't have $1,000 to burn up and you just want these guys brand new, or if you're a kid, man, if you're a kid and you're smart and you got into the original Transformers, kind of pricey, $200+ for all of them, but you could buy them for about $45 shipped from one of the China bootleggers. And I think it's worth it. I mean, even if these toys were brand new, official, it would be about $40 anyway, because shit, things are expensive now. I really think Hasbro needs to remake this. There's a market for these toys, and you know, I would like the original ones, but if Hasbro don't want to make them, I got to stick with the bootlegs. So pick these guys up, and they look really cool. So there you go. Any questions about these, feel free to ask. I hope I covered everything. So I think this, like I said, this guy's the highest quality, second best proportion. This guy, he kicks ass too. Actually, this guy's the highest quality. This guy's second. See, this guy has nothing flopping around. Well, proportion, kind of strange. Swoop, he's the best proportion. See, nothing sticks out. He looks good. Looks really cool. But he's kind of small, so he's not as intimidating as the other guys. This guy looks badass. I think it's a cool concept. They made him really wide because of this. Makes him look really jacked. 500,000 pound bench press, but stumpy arms. He skips leg day. But he's a good looking guy. This one's the heaviest. This is a big chunk of metal right here. And then most people's favorite, Grimlock. A good looking toy from the front. And like I said, he has a weird head that goes all the way back. He's kind of floppy, but it's okay. Oh yeah, and the chrome's kind of weak on this. There's a few chips, but I could live with that. Alright, so there you go. The Dinobots. Kick ass. The Autobots they're just all nice guys, man, but these guys they kind of have an edge to them, and that's why I think so many people, I mean, if you're a Transformers fan, you're not going to dislike the Dinobots. You're not going to you're not going to dislike the Dinobots because kick ass, man. Especially this guy, the anti-hero. Alright, everyone. Kick ass. Be safe. And take it easy.